It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here, and so is the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight, we'll see the Golden State Warriors.
Byron.
Oh, say does that star-spangled.
We've got NBA basketball in store. Thanks, David.
And when you watch the Warriors, one thing that just jumps out is their passing. Everyone on this team, they allow the ball to dictate where it goes. Just unselfish to a fault.
So the Pelicans win the tip. Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. They've got Favors. Kyrie Irving is out there with Bradley. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Iguodala in at the small forward.
And that's where he's most comfortable. Bradley crafting his game to excel in the catch and shoot.
And the Warriors last year averaging right around 30 assists a game as a team. Greg, just a huge number, and they led the league in that regard by a wide margin.
Yeah, the passing they do is what they purpose as well. And I really feel like they have the highest collective basketball IQ in the game. I mean, they get a lot of free points off backdoor cuts or leak outs, and that's all because of their ball movement and awareness as a group.
Now, here's Warren. Following the miss by Avery Bradley. And that one's good. Schroeder.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Schroeder against Irving. Drummond sets the screen for Favors. And the shot falls short this time.
And you know what? You can't get a better screen. Frees him up beautifully, but he just fails to capitalize.
The best laid plans, right? Well, I tell you right there, though, that's one they'll take every single time.
Off the screen. And another basket for Golden State.
And that's what you give up when you don't fight over the screen.
A lot of times your defense is your offense is your defense. This is poor decision-making right here. You can't let them have that shot. Also might have been a lack of effort.
Here's Bradley. Following the basket by T.J. Warren. To halt the run, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Pelicans shooting their first free throws of the game.
And the season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws. And the thing that really sticks out when you look at Derek Favors, his defensive versatility. You know, he can guard the fours or the fives on the inside or out. And to have a player like that allows your team to excel.
Her kicks to Sabonis. And there's the pass to Jokic. No good from outside. The Pelicans have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Iguodala, the pass to Irving. Kicks it to Bradley. From the corner, he clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Bradley's got 5 now.
That's just outstanding awareness from Irving right there. Remarkable at finding his guys when they're wide open.
Sabonis kicks it over to Schroeder. Lets a floater go. He lays it in. He has 7.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Outside Bradley. Favors sets the pick for Bradley. Just 4 to shoot. And it's Jokic with the rebound. The Warriors leading. It's McCollum on the wing. Passes it to Jokic. There's the triple. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Jokic has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Irving kicks to Iguodala. Drummond a screen. New Orleans moving the ball around. Outside Favors. From the corner. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Warriors leading by 5. McCollum outside. Dishes to Schroeder. Over Irving. And it's Schroeder missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
They get it back. Drummond. Second chance shot. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
And they make sure to get the last shot of the quarter.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Warriors lead by 3. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back.
Look how it's stuck. There we go.
And off we go. A close game now starting the second quarter. And from what? Warriors leading by 3. And one thing that Steve Kerr has done so well in his coaching tenure is his ability to handle multiple stars on the same team. You look back at the history of this league, and it isn't always smooth sailing.
Yeah, sometimes when you get this much talent on teams, you can get guys clashing. But Kerr has the team playing as a unit, and players are happy to sacrifice their own stats for playing better basketball. He has everyone buying into the culture they've created.
Warren is out there with Sabonis, and it's Nikola Jokic. Then there's Dennis Schroeder, and it's McCollum in at the 2 guard. That's the Warriors' 5. And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Irving against Schroeder. Floats one up, and there's the nice layup by Irving. Irving's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for New Orleans. Schroeder passes to Jokic. There's the screen. Back to Schroeder. Over to the left wing. Sabonis kicks to Warren. Misses the 3. The Pelicans trail. Iguodala outside. Irving for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Iguodala. Irving's got 5 points now this quarter.
Oh, and with the fast eyes, Iguodala finding the open man.
Schroeder passes to Jokic. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Oh, they lean on him for a big portion of their scoring with a good reason.
Here's Irving. He has 5. Iguodala outside. Pass to Drummond. Outside Irving. There's the triple. Jokic grabs the miss.
Oh, man, you can't get much better look from three-point range than that one. That just wasn't in rhythm.
And Kyrie Irving very steady with the ball in his hands. Not a lot of turnovers for a player who handles the ball as much as he does.
Yeah, I mean, he makes great reads. Pick and roll, drives, kicks. He keeps his dribble low, and sometimes he has his dribble high. He's great at the pocket passes, great off pick and rolls, great at screens, and can space the floor.
And so he makes both from the line. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a loss to the Timberwolves in Minnesota. And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Here's the screen. Drummond a screen. The 3. They get it again. Using his post move to get the 2 points. Drummond's got his second bucket of the night.
Wow, Drummond is one of the top rebounders in the game. You have to put a body on him, maybe 2, maybe 3, maybe 4, just to prevent him from coming away with a second chance opportunity.
McCollum kicks to Sabonis. Clock at 6. Jokic sets the screen for Warren. And it's off the back rim, no good. New Orleans gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Iguodala outside. Here's Drummond. The Warriors pull it in, coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
Well, listen, I've seen worse performances offensively, but no doubt that group was inconsistent.
They would look like they had to figure it out to take a couple bad shots and be right back to where they started.
McCollum against Bradley. From past the arc, C.J. McCollum, and that's good. McCollum's got himself on the board with 3 there.
You got to appreciate the sharp shooting of McCollum. He's squared up from deep. You feel like it's going in every time.
Favors with a screen on Schroeder. Irving against Schroeder. Left side, Bradley over McCollum and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Bradley's got 7.
And you know what? While Bradley is focused on shooting more threes and less two-point jumpers, I mean, when you're feeling it, you got to let it fly, guy.
Schroeder outside. He gets it in there. He's got 9.
This D is a joke. It's way too passive. They got to get a body on him when he's on his way to the bucket.
And so it's a close game as we wrap up. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime
And we hope
Show.
you enjoyed the competitive first half of action. Ernie Johnson. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. At the end of the period, they held a 3-point lead. The second quarter was dead even in terms of their scoring output for both teams, and they still find themselves in a good position at the half. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, their shooting accuracy was on point. It was good play calling, of course, but
That about wraps it up.
A look there at the Golden Gate Bridge, blanketed, shrouded in fog. What a sight. Welcome back to the Bay Area, everyone. Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. One guy who's been getting it done is Dennis Schroeder.
Oh, well, they've done a good job of letting the...
Warriors leading by 3. So for New Orleans right now, they've got Iguodala. Avery Bradley is out there with Irving. Then there's Favors, and it's Drummond in at the 5 down low. There's a screen. Pass to Jokic. Pocket 6. Off target from outside.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Well, you know, some people say Andre Iguodala is on the decline as an offensive option, but his impact on the floor is still clear as day. He keeps the ball moving with his great spacing. He keeps that tempo and that pace, and he's still a strong finisher because he only takes high percentage shots and he's comfortable.
Basket good.
Great timing from McCollum. Outstanding at filling out the D and burning them with a catch and shoot check.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Irving against Schroeder. Jokic a screen. Schroeder dishes to Warren. Jokic with this screen on Iguodala. Warren the pass to Schroeder. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor. And with Iguodala, he isn't going to be a double-digit scorer again, it seems, the former All-Star. But you know what, Chris? He is still incredibly valuable, so productive just with his floor presence.
Iguodala is a perfect example, Kevin, of a guy who can change the game without even putting up a lot of stats. The defense that he brings to the table, that isn't slowing down either.
And here's Irving. He's got 5. Favors with the screen. Irving with it. Now guarded by Schroeder. Iguodala, no good. Warriors leading by 7. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. They set the pick. Here's McCollum. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Oh, and the defensive chops of Drummond really helping this team. He really cleans house with his shot block.
Irving kicks to Iguodala. New Orleans moving it around. Favors sets the pick for Iguodala. Off the screen. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Drummond always stays active around the rim. He does not need a whole lot of room to throw back some missed shots.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. It's stolen by Bradley. Knocked loose. McCollum outside. Here's Bradley. He has 7. In the corner, Drummond with it. Back to Bradley. Favors sets the pick for Bradley. From deep, Iguodala. Again, Iguodala missing. Clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Warren dishes to Schroeder. Sabonis kicks to Warren. They set the screen. Feeds it to Schroeder. Shot clock at 6. There's Sabonis. Over Favors. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Sabonis has got the lead up to 9 now for the Warriors. Here's Irving. And fouled on the shot, so the bucket counts and a chance for one more here.
You have to love it. There's no quit in this kid, Irving. When he gets hit, he sticks with his shot.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Free throw, good, Irving. Schroeder doesn't go that time. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We come back right after this. Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
We got to dial it in now. We got to get focused, right?
Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The fourth quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. Dennis Schroeder is out there with C.J. McCollum. And it's T.J. Warren. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Sabonis in at the power forward. That's the Warriors 5. Back to Irving. 6 to shoot. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. From deep, Iguodala. But they'll get another chance. Irving with the ball. Now guarded by Schroeder. Iguodala wide open. Good on the three-point shot. Iguodala's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Pelicans. Irving against Schroeder. The pass to Sabonis. Warren on the wing. Sabonis kicks it over to Schroeder. There's the pick. Here's Warren. Favors with the rebound. Favors has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Irving passes to Iguodala. Favors with a screen on Warren. Iguodala dishes to Favors. McCollum outside. And McCollum with the slam.
How about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Well, guys, if you're the other team, you now have to find a way to answer back. Can't afford to give up too much momentum.
Irving kicks to Favors. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
And the way Irving scores, that's what you're thinking defensively. Then he beats you with the pass.
Schroeder outside. McCollum against Bradley. Now here's McCollum. Tight defense on him. Again, McCollum missing. Pelicans trailed by 3. Here's Irving. Hits the front of the rim and out. There's 1:38 left in the fourth. Warren kicks to Jokic. Schroeder, left side. Teardrop shot, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
And those free throws will mean a ton now. It makes it a 2-possession game.
Irving kicks to Iguodala. Outside Favors. Outside Irving. Shoots over Schroeder. Again, Irving missing. Warriors leading by 5. It's Schroeder with the drive. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
Still attacking, building on this lead coming down the stretch.
Well, what I like about it most is he's doing it efficiently.
On the wing, Irving. Connects! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Look at how assured Irving is. When the game is on the line, he demands the rock.
Here's Schroeder. Good D by Drummond.
That defense is as good as a block. I mean, what looks to be a layup turns into nothing.
Irving kicks to Drummond. And the whistle blows, so a chance here for a three-point play.
Well, when you feed Drummond the rock, you won't be disappointed. Doesn't matter what point of the game it is, he provides for his team.
Yeah, terrific and one on that one. Those are the kind of plays, guys, that win basketball games.
Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock. Now you need every basket you can get.
As well as stops on defense. They have to be on their toes.
And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble a game.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also.
It looks like he was a little tight on the line that time. Could have and should have closed it out.
Laces one from 3.
And this atmosphere is banana.
Guys separate themselves by how they perform in clutch situations. Give this man his props.
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kyrie Irving.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
There's 14 seconds left to play here in the fourth. With some arc, it's in!
Oh my goodness, he actually did not break.
Tough shot, even when you're that close to the bucket.
Seeing with the Discord crew said he was going to break this. CJ will be over.
Timeout called by New Orleans. They're down by 1. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Here comes a game winner from Kyrie.
They could win it. Got the shot! He
Just
got it!
no better feeling to be able to deliver in a moment like that.
Oh, man.
Down and go.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For David Aldridge, great.
Oh, boy. Shooter with 51. CJ and Jokic both with 21. 12 and 6. 6 boards, or well, 18 boards from Jokic. That's Schroeder for every game. Like, he keeps you in games, but he's also very, very prone to just really boneheaded slashing inside and just get bricked. It's awful, but funny. Irving with 39 and 15, Prowley with 30, Drummond with 27 and 15, Favors with 12 and 12, then Iggy with 9 and 12. Yeah, Warriors pretty much had that in the bag and then just some boneheaded plays. I mean, it was pretty equal for the most part.